Sorry, my mic was muted. Long day today. But yeah, how's it going, guys? It's Richie Unicorn Caller, and I think I am finally done magic weaving. I think I did all of the quest, and my gosh, it took forever. It's literally, what, like 3 a.m. right now? This is probably just something I would never even wish upon my worst enemies, because the amount of time and resources it takes to actually, like, do it is a lot. So I'm a life wizard weaving into Storm, so this will basically be the Storm weaving tutorial, which is gonna be pretty similar to all the other weaving schools, each that have their own preference, or not preference, but their own types of quests, but similar in a sense. So going over from over here, you will be tasked with your first assignment, which is to go to Triton Avenue, which will then take you to this quest line where you actually fight your first boss. He's called Rotten Rob, and you can actually do this in co-op. I actually found a nice person to hang out with. But yeah, basically the trick of this battle is to only use storm spells to defeat him. And then if you accidentally kill him or something like that, the NPC that assists you will actually give you a Stormzilla, and you can use that to defeat him. I'm not going to spoil any of the dialogue because I think the dialogue is really cool. But yeah, that would basically be kind of like your first introductory to magic weaving. And then on to the next note, we have to talk about all of the labors that you are required to basically do. Now this is when it gets really tricky. So in order to complete your training, you must complete 3 of the 5 storm lessons, right? And then you go over here. Lesson 1, help party group members with 6 mainline quests from Krakatopia through Celestia, which I highly do not recommend. And then lesson 2, catch 4 eyed groper in Krakatopia, which I also don't recommend. And then you also have lesson 3, which is to defeat Bitty Neri 7 times, which is just a boss in Krakatopia in the Royal Hall. That's super easy if you're a max level wizard or any level wizard. Defeat 30 charmed slaves. This one's a little bit tedious, so I would highly recommend that one. And then over here, defeat Rotten Rob 6 times. So for this first set of labors, what I did was defeat Bitneri 7 times, and then I defeated 30 charmed slaves, and then I also defeated Rotten Rob 6 times. And at first I tried to catch that fish, but for some reason I just couldn't catch it at all. So yeah, I just decided to go with that. So that is basically kind of like the first round of stuff. And yeah, it wasn't too hard, but again, it was very time consuming. So, going straight forward with that, you'll be doing those quests and stuff like that. And, once you're done with that, you will talk to the tree again. And then the tree will take you on yet again another assignment. And this assignment will kind of take you to an NPC, and with that you actually have to help the NPC out in battle. Right now, that one is a little bit tough. That one I think is where a lot of people are gonna get stuck on. But once you do complete that, then you're gonna get your next set of magic weaving to do. And this time it's just, again, it's very obnoxious to do. I highly recommend you kind of take breaks with doing all of these, just because it can become very, very time consuming in general. So over here we got the next one, which is pretty much similar. The group member one, which we're just kind of avoiding, and then catch 3 pit bull sharks and Marleybone. I did not do this. And then defeat Shakes O'Leary 7 times in Marleybone. That one was super easy. And then defeat 30 O'Leary Prowlers, which was super easy. And then use the Join a Team kiosk in Old Town to help 10 teams in Marleybone, which is what I did. And surprisingly, I think this one was glitched, because I just joined a random team up from, the kiosk, right? and there was one random team in Marleybone. The funny thing is we were all max level, and once we got that done, that was it. We actually got the badge like first try. So I don't know if that's bugged or what, but that's a nice little, I guess, shortcut or a nice breath of air just from all the other things that you would have to do, because you'll notice with all these labors that it's a lot of defeat quests and it gets really repetitive and really monotonous. But that was basically kind of like lesson 2, and then once you do that you'll be rank 2, right? And now we go into kind of rank 3, which again you'll be tasked with going on this special assignment. And again, this special assignment is actually probably one of the worst ones out there. You actually have to play as the NPC itself and fight these enemies, and that is just really obnoxious. I'm just gonna let y'all ponder on about that, because dude, it took me like probably like 20 minutes or an hour, and you could probably just summon in henchmen from the crown shop and then let them do the killing. But dude, I didn't summon in henchmen because I didn't have any crowns, so yeah, it is a lot, and it's very frustrating and annoying and very tedious for like no reason whatsoever. I actually don't like that quest. I actually liked it when I was helping the NPC out rather than playing as the NPC itself, but that was something I just would not recommend. It's very, very obnoxious. I highly don't recommend it. Anyway, going on from here, and now we have the final last bit of quest line once you you know, play as the NPC and all that stuff. So over here we have the next quest line, which again, we're not doing the whole party group thing at all. We're not doing that. Catch 2 origami fish in MooShu, which I actually had to do because the other part of this lesson was a little bit bugged. This one was actually easier, so I didn't have too much to fear. I actually used a fishing elixir that I got from the loyalty store, and it basically prevents energy usage from casting, you know, spells that require fishing, you know. So definitely recommend using a fishing elixir, because the fish that you have to catch is labeled as rare, so it will definitely take you a few little fishing hole resets to get it. And then over here, defeat Usanaki 7 times, which was easy. This is all in MooShu. And then defeat 30 Senzoku bandits, which is also in MooShu as well. And then defeat Maximus Voltus, which I would have done. However, I think in order to actually get in there, it's actually glitched. Like, I couldn't even enter the sigil at all. It's like it was bugged or something. But anyway, I got all of that done. And now we are here in present day, where we are finally going to put in our last kind of, I guess, mission quest for Surge. And then after that, I believe I will be an energy weaver. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's do that. This was a insane amount of work, and I honestly cannot see any, I can't see like the main casual player base doing all of this, because it sounds easy. I'm just showing you screenshots and stuff like that, but when you actually do these quests yourself, it is actually a lot of work, and it is quite tiresome. So let's do this.
I'm pretty sure we're doomed. Give me a minute and I'll tell you all about it.
So what? Tell me all about it. Why are we doomed? I'll turn the music down just a tiny bit. Oh, I got energy piercing jewel. Okay. Nice. Initiate Storm Weaver. Alright, nice. Alright, so now what's gonna happen? I got an energy piercing jewel, which is pretty nice. Let's start the surge. Nope, he doesn't have anything. Oh, okay, so I guess that was like the maximum rank then. Yeah, initiate Storm Weaver. Alright, I guess that was it. I mean, is there any other quest, or... I know they did say something that so far it's only like up to rank 3, but I guess I don't get the energy reaver badge, or if there even was a badge to begin with. You don't have all the ingredients. Wait, can I not craft any of these? Oh, no, it's asking for other jewels. Okay, so yeah, that was it. I think we're done. So, I think we're done doing the storm school, and yeah, that's it. You're allowed to always change your school if you want. After this, though, I think I'm done. I am definitely not switching any schools. That was just a lot of work. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, is there any other quest in here, or what? I do remember them saying that it only goes up to a certain rank. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Some of the stuff is just other stuff, so yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Until then, I will see you guys later. That is it for the Storm Weaving set. I'm officially done. You get some pretty cool cards as well, which is always nice. For Storm, you get Energy Blade, and then you also get, where was it? The Spell Fusion one. It was over here. You get Lord of Lightning, which is also looks pretty cool. So, yep, that's it for that. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.